Okay, let me adjust the volume here a little. Okay, that should be good enough. And this is a new game, Kaiserpunk, which I've already spent way too many hours playing. So I thought what I'd do is I'd do a Let's Play tutorial. We're going to do it on very easy because I don't want to have to the AI is a little strong still. They will be adjusting it, so I'm going to concentrate more on the city building and tell you what I've learned to help you build a better city. So let's go ahead and start a new game. New. Okay, you get to start in any regions you want. Some people say Australia is easy. I like to start here. You can start in various areas. Cumana, Palermo, and Boghetta. Let's start in which one looks like it has the most flat land? Let's start in Cumana. Okay, so continue. And we will call the city Heritage. Heritage gives you bonuses and also determines what graphics you have. And it also gives you one bad one. So for Silk Road, better trade, faster improvement in diplomatic stance, passive morale bonus, and bonus gained from regional infrastructures have. So this is one way to go if you're going to go a trade route. Then there's Imperial, stronger influence on the instability in neighbors' regions, bonus to infantry attacks, passive bonus to regional stability, and regions far from the capital have reduced resource input, effect increases with distance. And you can see the various units there. All the early bombers are basically blimps. This starts at the end of World War I, where basically the countries have all fallen apart. The war just drained everyone, and goes to 1945. Then we have the Industrial Titan. They're the faster construction and repair region, faster army deployment, faster naval trade ships arrive more often, increases chance of strikes and riots. So that's their age requirement. Faster development in science, easier breakthrough gains, increased farming resource production regions, military stagnation. So reduce production speed of military equipment and training of new military units, which could be bad, but we may go that one. Because actually this is my favorite one for tanks. And it looks like British themed bombers. Well, maybe with some American shot in. That's probably what we're going to go for. Forest Warriors. Defense in forest, faster military unit, reduce infrastructure inkeep, reduces development rate by 10. That is not a good one because I'm probably going to go for a developmental win. Mountain Kingdoms. Increase farming gain. Resource gain from mountains. Enemy attack bonus in mountains. Increased region resources gained from forest regions. And reduces the effectiveness of your diplomacy. A lot of people go for this one. Empire Steel. Faster production of military. Lower garrison upkeep. Improved production of ore mines. Penalty to all or agriculture. If you're going to go for a military victory, I would go for this one. I really would. But we're going to go for Age of Enlightenment because we're not going to concentrate on military. So let's go ahead and continue. Now we can design a flag. There's all sorts of patterns you can do. You can even build the American flag, sort of, if you want to. But we're going to go with this one. And what emblem should we use? Let's go for that one. Actually, I think it looks better at the white. Okay, continue. We're going to set for, like I said, very easy. And yes, I am definitely enjoying the game. I've played way too many hours of it so far. Believe me. Okay. We are going to slightly increase the number of factions here. And then we will continue from there. It's going to build the map. There's a couple things here I will probably emphasize that aren't obvious. Okay, Governor, we are located in South America, and our situation, stated before, is quite perilous. Before taking any steps to combat the issue, we must ensure we have enough people. We're going to start building our city. So it's going to give you quests here in the beginning. So let's go ahead, and I like to go development, so I know which, these are the categories that you get development points in, which I will explain in a minute. But for now, let's go ahead and build a road. Dirt road. We will build it out here. And let's go ahead and pause. I'm going to do a couple things here. Whoops, that's not what I want. This is pretty much how most people start. Okay, go ahead and start that. So we're getting people, and then we're going to grab a road around here, build that there. We're going to build a forester to get wood going. Boom. Then we're going to build 4 of these. And then we're going to build a depot. Depots are what move everything around, so they're sort of really necessary. I'm also going to try building stuff in an area so the trucks have less distance to move resources around. So let's go ahead and hit that. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and build some roads. Okay, we have people coming in. This is how many unemployed we have. We're going to switch one of these over to building, whoops, lumber, and the rest are going to building plywood. Let me tell you, in this game, plywood is king. You cannot have too much plywood, believe me. Okay, now that that's going, so we're going to get more people. Now that we're getting plywood, we're going to go ahead and build some more houses. I tend to build the houses in groups of 3. Okay. And we're going to build more road. You can see up here is your money. Always watch your money. You want to keep it positive whenever possible, which gets harder as you take over stuff on the map. The task is completed, Governor. We've accommodated the survivors from the surrounding areas. Now we can start thinking about our next steps. This letter bears a forgotten mark of the central government. It's faded, but its regality reminds you of a different time, one before the Great War. Greetings, Governor. I hope that this letter finds you well. As you are already familiar with the situation, I will not bore you with small details. We, the remnants of the government, are desperately trying to keep a semblance of normalcy. Are waging war on the criminal scum known as the cartel. They have taken advantage of the situation, made their base here, developing their criminal activities. If we're going to work together, I hope that you will help us in our fight. For if this region is going to return to normal times and achieve prosperity, there can be no crime whatsoever. This letter bears no mark, nor does it contain any identification. The only thing that's written on it is, for the governor. Now those goody two-shoes tried to poach you immediately, didn't they? We presumed as much. Welcome, Governor. Both of us are businessmen, so let's skip the pleasantries. The government... Tell me, what good have they done in recent years? Have you seen the poverty-stricken people, the sick, abandoned children? Yes, you have. And we have as well. In fact, we are those abandoned people who have banded themselves together and now enjoy life as we see it fit. To hell with rules and constraints, we live life freely. Now, if you wish to cooperate, contact us. We will be waiting. Governor, both sides have made their introduction and they are expecting your answer. The moment we engage with one, the other faction will consider us an enemy. But should we choose to march alone, we will require some delicate diplomacy until we are ready to act properly. Delicate is my middle name. I will negotiate with a faction of your choice on your behalf, Governor. If you choose to work with one of them, if not, I will dance a bit with them until they drop their guard and consider us insignificant for the time being. So we have 3 choices here. We can work with the government, we can work with the criminals, or we can go it our own. We will work with the government just because that's the sort of person I am. So let's go ahead and do that. Greetings, Governor. We knew you would pick the right side. At the moment, we can't offer much, but we pledge to work with you for the future prosperity, the future and prosperity of our people. However, to achieve that, we must first exterminate the vermin who have multiplied and embraced a life of crime. Only then can we successfully heal this land and secure a future for our people. Okay. And we'll go ahead. I'm not sure about working with those who brought ruin upon the people. Needless to say, citizens are satisfied and offer support. Another letter has arrived, Governor. According to this, it seems the government troops are spent. The supply lines are stretched thin and they're almost out of food supplies. What's worse, even the citizens have nothing to eat. We should step in and ensure that they have supplies for the time being. By the way, each continent has its own quests, so there's like a few. I've only done the South America, US, and Europe. I have not done the other continents yet. Okay, so next thing, we need to produce bread, which means let's pause again, because we have to do some stuff here. So agriculture. To advance in agriculture, we have to build agriculture farms. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead. Okay. Now the question is, how far will our Okay, we're going to put him there. And then we need to run a road. And then we're going to put down, oops, wrong one, a grain field. And run some more road. Okay, we got that going. Now we want to look at a couple other things here. How are we doing? We're not doing great on money. So your main source of money is people. The happier the people are, the more money they give you. So let's go ahead and extend the road here and build some more houses. Oh, need more plywood. There's also upgrades you can build. Oh, we already have the upgrades here. So what we're going to do, we need more plywood. Why do you guys not have enough buildings? Yes, I was the first person to discover if you build a stable economy and just let it sit, then decadence comes in and debuffs you. So don't do that. Always keep building and expanding. How are we doing? Why aren't you guys building? You're building, aren't you? Yep, you're building. So let's go ahead and kick, oh, we're paused, that's why. Let's kick the speed up for a little bit. Gotta get our money up. And we're gonna go ahead here. You build upgrades. And we want to build upgrades here. This one's plywood, right? So we've already unlocked some upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and lower the price that this is charging. Actually, you're going to save up because there are other things to do. So let's go ahead and expand our road. And you see we have a bunch of extra people. What we can do with them, see these yellow things on the map? If we go to them, let's go over here. We can use our people to salvage them, which will give us raw resources. We can also use them to repair. Because we're going to need one of those in a little bit, so we'll go ahead and repair that. Okay. So we're going to go here. We can add 3 of these, which will increase our wood input by 60%. Then we're going to add 3 of these, which will lower the cost by 48%, almost 50%. And then we're going to go here, and we can't do anything yet there. And I don't think we can do anything here yet. Nope, we can only increase their storage. How about here? Yep, here we can increase how much we're producing and reduce the cost. You can also reduce the number of people. I usually find the best thing is increase production and reduce cost. Money is king in this game, believe me. Okay, let's build some more houses. Okay. So let's go here. We have unlocked this. So we're going to go down here. And we're going to start producing bread, which is another resource that'll make our people happy. So let's go ahead and slow this down, and I'm going to show you some reports. You'll be using this screen a lot. This shows you everything. That's usually not very useful. I'm hoping that they let you ultimately sort by these here. I need to make that as a recommendation, though someone may have already done that. So we're going to go by used here. Boom. We can see that we're using vegetables and we're using wood. We also need bread, at least 10 bread a turn, at least 4 clothes, and at least 4 newspapers. So we're going to go ahead. So this will be building flour. We can't build any upgrades on it yet. This is the tree. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different developments that you can use. And you also get the occasional breakthrough, which lets you put extra points in this stuff. So we built living, so that's going up. We built agriculture, so that's going up. We built manufacturing. We haven't built manufacturing. Utilities, we built a little bit. Civics, we haven't built any. Transport, we built a bunch. Morale, we haven't built anything. And military, we haven't built anything. Over here is how many points you have and how much you're getting per turn. Or per day, I think, is what it is. So it's daily turns, though it's always going. So let's go back to here. You can see here it's September 7th, 1919. As this moves around, that's another day. So you can see that. Okay. So we're going to go down here. We're going to kick up the speed again, because otherwise it gets boring for you guys. So usually the first thing I do is upgrade all of my oh, don't have enough. Don't have enough. Oh, and we need water. So what we're going to do now is we're going to slow it down again. I don't know. We'll leave it there. Now we'll slow it down. We'll pause it. So we're going to go here. And we need... oh, we don't have water pumps yet. Never mind. because I built that other thing. So let's go back. Oop. So the next thing we need to build is creosote. That will make, oh, we need power for that. Power we have. So let's go ahead and build a road. And we're going to build power right there. And then we're going to build one of these on each side. That gives us 35 power. So we now have enough power for this. But we do need a substation near here. So we're going to go ahead and put a power substation right here. Let's put it right here. Okay. And we're going to go back to manufacturing. We're going to build, whoops. Yep, that's not what we want. I built a weaver, didn't I? I wanted to build this. Okay, you are going to move. You will ultimately go over there. We're not going to worry about you because I built the wrong thing. We wanted to build one of these. And we want to build one of these. Then we're going to build a road. Here. Down here to here. To here. And then we're going to go to our needs menu. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to build a printing press. Printing presses give us paper or newspapers. So we got that there. Now can we build? Yes, we can build water now. So where is the nearest? Oh, there aren't any near. So we're going to go down this way, over here. Really? I have to build a bridge right off the bat? Okay. Now for this to work, it has to be connected by road. Unlike most things, it doesn't require a depot. The road sort of represents the I'm going to stop here for a moment. Salvage, 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 salvage. If you have people sitting around doing nothing, have them salvage. That at least employs them temporarily so that it generates less negatives. Which I will show you that in a second here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. That should get us water. Now we need to move the cotton farm we made, which is right here. Boom. Question, is that in range? Yes, it is. You always want to make sure it's in range of your spot. Now we need to build a water tank here so we can get some of that nice water we just built. Okay, so this will start making cotton. This needs a power station. So let's go ahead and build another power station. Boom, boom, boom. Let's build it. Let's build it right here. So that's just waiting for cotton. You can see here 5 cotton produces 20 cloth. So next we are going to build a clothier, which is under here. Boom. They build clothes. Keep an eye on your people here and keep an eye on your money. Those are both important to keep track of. Okay. Now let me show you some of the other things here, why that's going on. So we have 360 laborers. We're getting 8 a turn. Unemployment's 25%. 100% of their needs, which means we're giving them enough food. 94% of the luxuries, they're getting newspapers and they're getting cloth. We don't have education or safety yet. We don't have any health. We're not at war. So their morale right now is 64. If their morale drops too low, they'll do strikes and rioting and all that. When we hit 500 population, we will get our first, I guess, government choice. I'm not sure what you call it. Here we'll give you your housing. Hopefully in the future you'll be able to click on these and go to them. That's particularly good for when you have mines and such. We don't have any public yet. And we have our 2 depots. And this tells you the red means we don't have any slots filled, if you wonder what that is. That'll be another use when you have buildings. You could go there. But that isn't in yet. We've already seen this one. We're producing enough of everything at the moment. So we're good there. This is our finances. What we got coming in for income. And what we got going out for expenses. Our main expense right now is production buildings. So they're usually your biggest expense. So you can always expect that. This takes you to the world map. You can see here, what's important on here is stability. Notice how our stability is going down. We don't want it to go down. So there's an upgrade we can build. Propaganda department. Since we scavenged some bricks, we're going to go ahead and start that building. Because we don't want, if this goes to 0, you lose the game. So we want it to go up, not down. So we will build that. You can also get it, if you look here, you can also adjust it by having good stationed armies in good state in the area. So we have hostile neighbors. These are neutrals, but that means they're hostile. And they have armies in them. So if we zoom in, we can see there's armies there. So let's go ahead and we can see that army has two militia. They will ultimately build fortifications, so there is that. This is your diplomacy. We haven't met anyone, so we can't do anything there. This is just the thing we already looked at. You can see we're already up to 3 in transport and 3 in utilities and 3 in agriculture. So the first levels are fairly quick. They really slow down. Okay. And then to go back, you go there. We can click here. We can see that we are all tied for faction. We are all tied for diplomacy. And I'm actually ahead on building for scientific discoveries. So we got that going. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and build stuff out that we're going to need while we have people. So we're going to go ahead and go to here. We can build an iron mine. Closest iron's up here. Oh, of course, it's behind these mountains. Why wouldn't it be? So we need to build that. We need to build another depot. We're going to have to go around this mountain. But let's go ahead and salvage these for more materials. Let's just get stuff we can't build yet, which is how we were able to build the propaganda center. Now we could build a tunnel through the mountain. That's expensive as all get out. I'm going to go ahead and cross the river here. Oops, did we get more? I'm going to salvage some more. Keep those workers busy so they're employed. Okay, we built that. We need more power. So we're going to go ahead and build a couple more of these. That gives us more power. We're going to go to here. We're going to build a coal mine. Where's our coal? Down here. Oh, coal's not far at all. We got 2 coal here. Gonna build another depot. Gotta watch our money and our people. We're still doing okay on money. Gonna go ahead and salvage these. Okay, then we're going to go back to our road. And we'll just join this road here. Then we're going to place another depot over here. And over here, we're going to put our first smelter. Oops. Now we don't really need the steel yet, but by having the steel, we advance our stuff. So remember, when you build anything, it's going to advance the it'll give you more points per turn in the category that that building's in. So it's always worth doing. Okay. So we can now build ranches and fisheries. So we're going to build a fishery here. Need to build it on a river. Hopefully this river is wide enough. Just barely. Build a road. Now if we go down here, you'll see that doesn't reach. So we're going to go ahead and build another one of these. Up here. We'll have to build a road for it. Now we need more people. So we now have these big buildings. So what I'm going to do three of these each hold 30, so they hold 90. Each of these hold 80. So we gain 70 people by doing that. Let's go ahead and do it again. Okay, there we are. We got more people. And they'll slowly come in depending. Our immigration interest is 5, so we're getting 5 per turn. And you can also see if they're waiting on immigration. So that's another number to keep track of. Okay, that gives us fish. We also need a ranch. That gives us steak. That's going to need water. So we have water right there. And we're going to go ahead. Another day, another letter, another list. Can we just burn it and pretend to never arrive? You know, we can play dumb. No, we can't. That's Howard's job, and he's currently away. Since Mitchell isn't so eager to start working on the requisition order, I'll just intercept and say we need to rethink our approach. So they want us to produce plywood, which we're already producing. So we're good there. So let's go ahead and build another road here. Boom. Okay. We're doing okay there, so we're going to, one thing we need to start advancing on is our civics. So we're going to go ahead and build a road here. Think. Oops. Okay, we built more roads there. We're going to go ahead and build our first public works, so we start getting some points for that, which is going to be a firehouse. So we will start getting points there. Our population is high enough that we now upgrade. So let's go ahead and click here. Level up. So we have 3 choices: union, pacifism, or national state. This will give us +1 labor needs and +5 immigration interest, which gives us more people. +1 production tier 1 resources and +10 development points in. I wish those icons were bigger or it said what it was in, because I can't really see them. So if any developers are watching, can you add that as a let's do it? This one looks like it's road, which we don't need extra people in infantry. So I'd say the best are these 2 depending on your plan. This gives you plus on all resources and development points in whatever that is, which I can't tell. I think that's, I don't know what that is. So which do we want? Let's go union, so we get the extra people. We'll get a little cutscene here of us fancying up our little building. Oh, I forgot to say, you can move in and out. You can also do this and move in. So if you want to get a bird's eye view of the people, here you are. So the middle mouse button lets you change your angle. You can also use the E and Q key to rotate. I don't like to do that because then I get confused. I do it when I need to. That needs a power substation. So let's go ahead and put a power substation right here. And we will put a road here. Next, we need to produce bricks. We have clay right there, so we're lucky there. So let's go here. Wow. Oops, it's here. So we need a clay pit. Which we can put right there. And then we're going to need brickworks. Let's put it right across the river. Then we're going to need water. So let's put that there. And we need a power substation. So let's put that there. Okay, let's pause the game. We've built up a fair number of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff here I need to get set up. Plus we have a bunch of upgrades we can probably apply. So let's go here. We're going to make this cheaper. And we're going to give them more trucks. That'll increase their thing, and we're going to reduce their cost. You should always do these when you can. They're really worthwhile. Can't reduce that one's cost yet. Can reduce this one's cost, but can't increase what it makes. Remember, this makes it almost half the price to run it. It makes a huge difference, and money is a huge thing. Okay. Like I said, it's worth stopping occasionally and upgrading all this stuff. Get more production. I don't think I can do anything there yet. Nope. By the way, you can only have 3 of these on there. So if you see here, it's grayed out. So you can't get it down. Each of these are 20, so that increases output by 60%. And like I said, it reduces the cost by 36%, almost a third, over a third. Now, sooner or later, I have built up huge amounts of plywood. Like I said, plywood is the most important thing to be building. You need to have plenty of it. Okay, these. Notice how much power it's using here. And that. The max is 70. So as you build denser buildings, you're going to need more and more of these, even though it may be in the radius of something. These are a little different. You reduce the cost and you increase the radius of them. So you have that. I'm pretty sure my water doesn't do anything yet. Nope. Fishing. Nothing there. You. Nothing there. The trucks just cost you the resources to build them, so even if you don't need them, they can be worth building. I'm pretty sure that one's upgraded. These need to upgrade. So that gives us more cellulite. This will give us more paper. By the way, it doesn't increase the cost for that extra input. Let me show you here, assuming we can, yeah. So we can see here it takes 5 paper to get 5. We make the upgrades. It takes 5 paper to get 8. So it doesn't increase your cost, it just makes it more efficient. Okay, so that's there. That one's done. We did those. This one needs upgrading. This one needs upgrading. This only can upgrade space. They have different upgrades, like this icon means how much you can store locally. This one reduces how many people it takes to work. This increases their production per cycle, and this reduces their cost. So if we go out here, see our water's over here. Let's see if we can increase our water. Bridges, by the way, are expensive, so limit your bridges if possible. So we're going to increase our iron ore production, reduce the cost. And we're out of people. We will have to take care of that. Does this increase people? Nope. But that wasn't water. But yes, just occasionally pause the game. And run out and upgrade things at the end of your roads. Because sometimes it's hard finding these things. So that will increase our water. Now these on-map resources will ultimately run out. Doesn't mean they stop producing, they just produce at a lower rate when they run out. Water is the thing you usually run out of first, so. And then we're going to go over here to our coal. Okay, and we'll go here to our building. Probably don't need these extra people here, but there will be another coal mine, and I can get limestone from over there, so there will be multiple things here. Okay, so now we need to upgrade these. We can have these on this road. That's not a problem. So we still need more, so we're going to go ahead and build more down here. Oh, we can't. We finally ran out of that. So we're going to have to go ahead and start that up again. Which immediately gave us enough to build him and him. So we reached a new development level in housing, which gave us the private hedge and the violent lawn. Woohoo! So this is where this is where we started. This gave us manufacturing housing and some add-ons. This gave her labor high-rise and some add-ons. This one will give us technician houses and some add-ons. This one will give us manufacturing high-rise and some add-ons. Agriculture. You can see what we already unlocked. This gave us the cotton field and cotton. These are the various upgrades we get. Flour mill, bakery. This gave us the ranch and agriculture. This gave us the soup kitchen, which is a technician thing we don't need quite yet. Manufacturing. Iron mine, smelter, weaver, clothier, cellulose, and paper. This gave us copper and zinc. And this gives us oil pump and refinery. So we already have those. This gave us forester lumber. And it gave us coal mine, gravel pit, power substation, and windmill. This gave us water pump and water tower. This gives us clay pit and brickworks. The next one will give us coal power. And this one hasn't given us anything yet, but the next thing it will give us is the elementary school. Transport, we're all over the place, but most dirt road, depot, quarry, oh, that's the coastline. Gravel road, market. These just give us other things. Warehouse, trade port. Next thing gives us reduced warehouse, tunnel, asphalt road. Way down here we get airport. So not as much in the transport. Morale gives us the printing press, the appliance factory, let me respond to something here quick. Just a moment. Okay. Military, we haven't built anything. We will be doing that real soon. So, you want to try to build everything that you've unlocked because you will need it later. But we don't need the soup kitchen yet, so we will deal with that. So it's time to go here and check here again. We need more clothes and more newspapers. So we'll go over here. And we will build another clothier. We will reduce the cost of it. Wish you, when you copied it, would copy the settings, but I don't think it does. And then we need another newspaper. Okay, the next thing we need is copper. I don't think we can unlock that. It'd be nice if when we copied the building it would copy the settings. That would give us more reason to use copy. Okay, so next, how are we doing? We're still working on that. So we need copper mines. Looks like the closest copper is this way. Right there. That one's easy. Another thing I wish is if you could just delete these. You can only delete them by building them. See, delete doesn't work. You'd have to build it first. Okay. Another thing to check here is what it needs. This does not need anything but the 30 people. It will tell you here if it needs water or power. We're going to need to build another one of these. Since we're low on stuff, I'm not going to build extra. Because we're not going to need extra here. Okay, then we're going to build a road. Boom. That was easy. Okay. Next thing we're going to need to build is a zinc mine. Zinc's down here. You can see the little arrows and symbols. Looks like the zinc down here is closer. And there we go, zinc. And more stuff to salvage. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, we're going to build another one of you. And again, because this is a single thing, we're not going to bother to build the trucks. The extra trucks. I always recommend building the reducing costs and the extra production. Those are your options. They're usually well worth having. And there's a road right over there. So, road costs you maintenance each turn. So if you can get by with less roads, do it. Also, the roads, the long roads, you might as well leave them dirt. As far as I can tell, they make no difference to how fast resources get there. The depots seem to all share the resources, which makes sense. Otherwise, it could get complicated. Okay, the next thing we want is a gravel pit, if we have it. I think it's under here. Sometimes finding stuff is hard. Well, it's not under there. Gravel pit, there we are. It's a gravel pit right over here. Just out of reach. This one will give extra trucks because it's close enough. I could very well wind up driving out here. Okay, that gives us gravel. Okay, that we don't need yet. Next, we need oil. Looks like oil's down here. Ooh, lots of oil. I like lots of oil. And then make sure when you build this that it can reach everything, which isn't a problem in this case. And remember to check here, because this one needs water. So we're going to have to put down a water tank. Boom. And go up here. Salvage. 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 And then we just need to build the road. Okay. So next it wants us to build ammunition. So for that, we're going to need bronze. Bronze. So we're going to build another one of these. Smelter. And we're going to set it for brass. Still hasn't got any updates, so we're fine there. You've already been updated. Okay. So we're going to build our first military building, which will be a munitions factory. And we're going to build it out here. This is going to sort of be our military district. And don't forget you can move buildings. And we're going to build another one of these out here. And we're going to upgrade this. You can build stuff all together close. The problem with that is your depot gets overloaded, since you can only have so many trucks. So I like to build them out in groups like this. Okay, that's going good. Okay, so that will produce ammunition here soon. Oh, except I need a power station. Power station. Have we got any of the upgrades for it yet? Nope. Okay. And while we're doing that, let's show public. We got our elementary. Let's give the people the education they want. Let's go ahead and build a second firehouse. out here. Because all this stuff going on. I don't know if I got any... Oh, I got upgrades. Will reduce the cost. Increase the radius. And we'll go up here. Reduce the cost. Increase the radius. Then we'll go up here and salvage some more. What are you missing now? Insufficient workforce. Oh, that's right. We need manufacturers for that. Okay. So let's go ahead and build a road. And we're going to need 2 manufacturer houses. I did that wrong. Let's pause. I'm going to build a house behind here so I can get my spacing right. Okay, there we go. And we're going to build a road. And we'll go ahead and build our houses. Well, that's all we need for the moment, so... Oh, they need water towers. Water, 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 water. Whoops, tower, not pump. Okay, there we go. They should start recruiting. We're only getting 2 per. And we had none saved up. So it's going to take a while for those people to come in. Well, apparently I forgot to put a power station there all this time. Well, that sucks. Okay. And since we're recording, let's go ahead and set it to always be clear and always be day. And we need to turn that back on so we get people. Okay. Now let's check here because we got some more stuff here. More bread and more clothes. Okay. So if we go here to one of these guys, he needs vegetables and bread. That keeps him happy. These guys need all of that, which keeps them happy. Now we got luxuries, and we want to start building some of those. So we'll go over here. And we're going to build appliance factory. And we need a water tower, of course. And we're going to go ahead and over here in our industrial zone, build our first coal power plant. We also should have enough. Let's go ahead and pause. We should have enough now that we can upgrade the roads in our commercial things. They drive faster along gravel roads. Later we get asphalt, they drive faster, but you need concrete for that. I think that is, oh no, I need down here. Okay, that should get them able to drive faster to deliver stuff. Okay. Okay, next thing we need is to produce rubber. So to produce rubber, we need a refinery. Because we're now going to build a second one of these. Which fits in nicely right there. And it is going to be building radios. Which means we're going to need more of these guys. We need to make this wider. And the speed doesn't matter for the housing stuff, so. As far as I can tell, the people driving the housing are just window dressing. Okay, next we need handguns. Easy enough to produce. Oops. We need a factory. We need 2 of these actually. And we'll go ahead and build a military base because we'll be able to build military soon. So let's go ahead and build that. And this one will be building guns. And this one is going to be building food. Actually, food rations. So it means we're going to need more bread and stuff. And we need more water. So let's go ahead and pause this. Doop. Let's take care of the water first. I guess I could have gone around there. Did we already upgrade you? Yes, we did. Okay. Now I usually just add water as I need them because they keep pumping as far as I can tell all the time. And if they pump water out, then they get lower. So I just add them as we need them. This may not be the case, but this is what I do. That's weird. That's all I have people for the moment. Okay, that takes care of, well, maybe that didn't take care of water. That took care of water. Okay. You can also hit the home button to get back. I always forget that. But yes, you can do that. Okay. So brewery. So we're going to go ahead and build a brewery. We will put it right here. Well, it needs water. Let's put it right here. And I doubt I can have any upgrades. Okay. So if you click here, you can see we're at luxuries. They have gramophones. They want radios and that. We're slowly producing those. We'll probably have to up our production. They want a hospital. They got safety because they have fire station and police station they want. But we don't have the thing to build it yet, so. And they want a high school. So if we go over here, we can see these guys just want clothes and newspapers. That's all they care about. Food. And they want safety and education. And at a higher level, they want record labels. But that's a ways away. So going back to here, we're probably going to need more radios. We just started producing brewery stuff. So if we go to here, okay, we haven't produced any ale yet. Need more people. Seem to always need more people. Actually, let's go ahead and I haven't started producing ale yet. I still wish there was a way to do like luxuries and food and that. Looks like, except for ale, which we haven't started producing yet, we're doing good on everything. That is good. I like that. And we should be producing handguns now. So let's go ahead and up that in the factories. Okay. And let's go ahead and recruit our first militia. And if we go to our military buildings, we still can't do vehicles, so I think, oh, now we can do vehicles. Mitchell tried to shoot the pigeon, claiming it was a security threat. Again, government officials send their regards, and they expressed their desire to meet and have a discussion about the future. I'll bring Mitchell in to discuss our plans once he's done with his imaginary security threats. If we're going to have a stable community that is built on the foundation of the old order, we need those people. What for? Administration. I'll handle them and keep them on a tight leash. Absurd. Are you out of your mind, Governor? With all due respects, inviting those who somehow contributed to the economy's fall is a madman's idea. It would be better that you imprison them and conscript their soldiers to our cause. Which choice do we want? We'll go ahead and trust them. Yours is not an easy job, yet you try to stay ahead. This time, you want 3 steps ahead of everyone. Good job. Bureaucratic help. Madam Hayes takes her job seriously. Government officials have flocked to join the effort, swayed by her influence to help administer your growing city. Under her watchful eyes, they have worked to the bone. Amazed by her efficiency, you find yourself wondering whether you should let her run the town while you retire somewhere secured, fishing until death comes for you. Bureaucratic help, plus 3 immigration interest laborers for 5 days. Governor, summoning officials were kindly adopted and provided detailed accounts of the war against the cartel. Unfortunately, diplomacy has run its course and the only language they understand is violence, and we shall oblige. Howard is already waiting for your approval to clear out the rabble. So we gotta wait for that. And here, we want to build 4 of these. Our first military. Then we're going to check the map here. Check our stabilities, 100%. That's what we wanted to see. And we can't build garrison yet. Oop. We're going to start building those. Those basically just take steel. Nothing else. Steel and cash. Reporting, we have dismantled the cartel. Those who resisted were eliminated while the rest fled in unknown directions. Region is ours, Governor, and we can now look to expand our horizons. So plus 10 safety, plus 10 region stability, plus 10 production for tier 1 resources, plus 10 safety for 13 days. Okay, that's useful. Okay, let's go back to here now that we've added stuff. We need more bread. How are we doing on flour? Flour. We are still producing 8 flour. Bread takes 3. Well, that's easy enough. We will build more bread. Another bakery. Like I said, you have to go in here occasionally and upgrade stuff. Every once in a while you just need to go through and check all these. Now you could plan them out if you're playing slower. I'm trying not to play slow so you guys don't have to wait. Money's going to be very important as the game goes on. Pretty sure I don't... Oh, I can get more out of this. Nothing there. And there is nothing you can do here. Okay, let's deploy them. That's the only place we can deploy them, so we'll do it there. So we'll have them attack here. We were defeated. Let's go here and reinforce. Yeah, I wish they had a reinforce all button for the unit. And then we have to wait for the clock to refresh so they can make another attack. How much extra money do we have? We have 69. So we can capture a couple of these. Oop. Okay, we're going to build a bank if we have everything. We do. To build one. And then we're going to build a garrison here. Then we're going to go ahead and reinforce these guys. And we're going to attack here. Then we will go ahead and reinforce these guys again. Okay, now if you click here, you can see that because I built the tax office, oh, I guess it's not built yet. Oh, the upkeep was cheaper on this, only 2.4. That was better than before. It was costing me like 5. Okay, immigration. This will give us 4 more laborers, 2 more manufacturers, 1 more technician, but no other. So that's one reason to take it. Another reason is this will give us 3 vegetables, 7 copper, 4 chemicals, and will raise our utilities plus 10. So worthwhile. And then this one costs us 2.4 also. Gives us 4 labor, the same things, but this gives us 4 fruit, 7 zinc, 4 brass, and gives us plus 10 on our morale research per turn. So let's go ahead and reinforce these guys. And we will have a march here. Now as I build these, the cost is going to go up, but I like to have... Now see here, they're already beginning to build these themselves. So that infantry itself is going to be able to take these guns. So if you go over here, I like to turn all these on. So that tells us these are 7 strength. These are huge. If you click on it, you can see that it's neutral still, but defeating those is going to be really hard. Hey, let's... So we're going to attack this one, and that will give us borders all around us. That'll probably be it for the moment, because those fortresses are going to be hard to take. And we will go ahead and reinforce again. As long as you have guns and people. And this one will give us fruit, silver, and plastics. And you can see here our strength is 20, 12, 4, and 4. And their strength is 2, 8, 2, and 2. Unfortunately, these are a defense of 221 and an attack of 21. So, yeah. Taking those down is hard. So especially when there's 7 of them. So you want to take them while you can, while your infantry army is still good. Did I start building? No, I didn't. Might as well continue while we can. Ooh, that's the same strength. This one might be an iffy battle. But we'll do it anyway. It was about even, which makes sense. Difference is we can reinforce and they can't. Except we're out of supplies. So we're going to have to let the guns build up a little. But this basically gives us a lot more people. That is the main advantage you get for taking those, is the amount of people you get. Okay. Need to build up some guns. So we need... Okay, this is a bug. When it hits the max, it says that it's not using it. So we need more clothes and more newspapers. So clothes is over here. Oh. You see my average right now is 72. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. Then we need another one of you. So these produce 8 for 5. This is producing 16, so we're going to have another paper plant, which means we may need another cellulose. Whatever. Cellulose. I don't know how to say that. Still nothing there. So now we're going to build some artillery. The problem with building artillery is we need to also produce artillery shells. So let's go ahead and build another one of these. Nope, wrong thing. So we need lead. And chemicals. Chemicals we can build. Lead I don't know if we can get yet. Yes, we can. We need galena. Okay, if we check this again, you see we again need power for this. So we're going to go ahead and put a power relay down here. And we will reduce the cost of it. I don't think we can do anything here. Nope. And I am putting gravel down on the part of the road that they have to drive on. Just to speed them up that little bit more. Okay. And we need to go. Oh, I keep forgetting I can hit home. And we need another smeltery. Smeltery. And this one is going to be producing lead. Then we need to produce chemicals. Oh, you need more power. Okay, that's easy enough. I'm betting the other one's maxed out on its power. Okay. Then we're going to go here, here. And we're going to have this one making chemicals. Which means we should soon have what we, oh, we need more. Ooh, we need a lot more. Let's pause. Okay. Oh, need concrete. So for now, we're going to put one of these guys down. We also need to build more of these guys. So do we have concrete yet? Oops, it'd be under here. And the answer is yes. Oh, and we went up here again. Doop. Doop. So this one gives us development points in sun. I need to look at the symbols. I don't have them memorized. So sun is agriculture. Gear is manufacturing. So that's agriculture, that's manufacturing, and that's I think we're going to go with this one. Mostly because we want the extra points in needs. Okay. That takes care of that. Oh, we need more water. Oop. Okay, that takes care of water for the moment. Okay, you are... don't have enough water. Are you maxed out? Yep, you're maxed out, so I need more water. Two. Okay, that took care of that. Anything over here going wrong? Oh, that's just because the production queue is empty. So that will deploy the 2 guns that are done. And we're making shells now, so we should be okay. While that's deploying, let's go to our dashboard. Ooh, we're beginning to run low on stuff. We need bread. We need more cellulose. No, that's because it's 2K. That's the bug. But we do need more bread, more ale, more clothes. Copper's because of that. More fish. More gramophones. More meat. More radios. And more vegetables. So let's go ahead and take care of all those. Go ahead and pause. Okay, more vegetables. Need 19 more, so it may take more than one farm. That's 17. We needed... We still need 2 more. So we're going to need another ranch. So let's get another one of those. That gets us some extra fish, so we're okay there. Meat, we're okay. So we need radios and gramophones. And more ale. Ale is here. I bet we're going to need more grain. Okay. We may move those down here. Turn this into a farming area. Because we're probably going to need... Well, this at least let's move. So let's go ahead and grab you. Because we're going to need more housing over here. Okay, and let's check here. Ooh, we got police station now. I doubt we got anything for you. Oh, we can reduce cost on you. Okay, that should make people happier. We also low on food. Clothes. We're low on clothes. How about newspapers? Nope, we're okay on newspapers. Clothes are easy. Boop, boop. Okay. That should make everyone happier. $100%, 100%, 100%. That's a negative. Unemployment's actually a positive. So once we get health up, they'll be doing better. These guys have massive unemployment, so they're not happy. Their needs, luxuries should be coming up soon. Their safety should be coming up. Okay, that's taken care of for the time being. Doing okay here. We don't need to produce more field guns. There are more field guns. Okay, we should be able to go to the map, Lo. I attacked before the artillery actually got there. That explains it. Okay. Gotta wait for them to recover. How are we doing on money? Oh, we're still good on money. See, they didn't even take casualties that time. Okay, so this one gave us cotton, clay, cloth, and plus 10 living. This one gave us silk, aluminum sheets, and agriculture. Okay, this one gave us meat, copper, lumber, and civics. Gonna cost us 80 upkeep. And I'm not even taking casualties anymore. These are fortified. Oh, I know what we need to do. We're going to let that settle for a while because we need to get concrete going. I completely forgot about that. So let's go ahead and pause. We should have plenty to build it. Okay. Oh, oh no, it's here. So first thing we need is limestone. Seems to me we had limestone near one of our sites. Oh, this wasn't it. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could just go. Yeah, that's right. It was right here. You don't even need to build another thing. So let's go ahead and put in the good road. Then we need a power station. Oh, we're short of laborers again. Which is why I needed concrete. But we can get around that for the time being. Oh, need more water. Still doesn't reach those people? Oh, we're still short of people. Oh, we're not short of those people, we're short of these people. Silly me. Okay. Now to take care of that issue. And now I have way too many of those guys. Where was I? This one? Yep, this one. Okay. Okay, so we need a cement factory. Then we need a concrete mixer. Not enough water. What do you need? Oh, you need technicians now. Okay. Need 25 of those. Okay. That should get us concrete going. How's our money doing? Oh, we're still doing good. Okay. Now it looks like that's where we're going to sit for a little bit. So let me go back to the city map. How are we doing here? Oh, it's working in the last one. We will get those down. Oh, what's insufficient electricity? Oh, because I don't have enough electricity. Okay. Still don't have enough electricity, low. So I have to put another one of these down. Oh, water is what you're not enough of. Oh, and I'm short of water again. And I only have one pump left. Hopefully we unlock the technology that lets me purify water from the river. Okay, let's go back to the world map here. We'll deploy the extra reserves there. And we will start going through and cutting down the upkeep. Oh, I need to get glass going soon too. Looks like I'm only going to be able to do 3 of these. Have to wait for concrete on that one. Gotta wait for these to finish deploying. Actually, let's go ahead and do this one. How are we doing here? As usual, we're last place for... Oh, that's unusual. Normally I'm not in last place there. I'm actually in second place. That's unusual. Last place in that, because no one's doing that. Wow, I'm last place in scientific supremacy. That is not good. What haven't I built yet? I need soup kitchens. So we need to build a soup kitchen. And down here, need to build an orchard. And across from the orchard, we will build a juicery. Need a water tower. Okay. Okay, we built everything there. Let's go ahead and build a plastic factory. And that's right, we probably need more cellulose. Nope, we're okay for cellulose. Okay. Takes 2 diesel, and this will produce 8 diesel. So I think we're good. Clinic. Oh. Okay, that gives us the hospital, which gives us even more stuff. Roads, we don't really need anything else. We got the radio, vehicle factory. Actually, let's build a naval yard. Okay, and then we're going to build shipyard military. Can build 30 of those. And we're going to make this fleet. Oh, can't do it till I build some corvettes. That's right. Speaking of which, we never set this guy's specialty, did we? Entrenchment. Got another day till deployment. Okay, I think we're good to go again. Need more bread and more cellulose. May. This means we're going to need another flour mill. Okay. That should take care of bread. Cellulose. Goes over here. Okay. Copper's fine. Cotton's fine. Crude oil's fine. We need more fish. Wherever my fish is. Fish are up here. Okay. Oh, I need more workers of all types. Okay, that should take care of those shortages, which may have just increased what I need of other stuff, but hey. Yep, increase the bread. I can take care of that, probably by doing this. Okay. Takes care of fish. Cloth. Clothes. So you produce 32 cloth. Each one of these are using 3. So we're fine there. Needs more electricity. Cotton, we're fine. Grain. Need more grain. Iron, lumber, newspapers. Okay, radio station. Oh, we're low on water again. Please tell me. Nope. How close are we? use our development points. There we are. So now we should be able to build. Whoops, wrong thing. What do you need? You need technicians. $40 technicians. Okay, that should take care of water for a while. Okay, let's go back here. Newspapers, that's what I was working on. I may not have enough paper now. I'm producing 32 paper. Each of these take 5. Nope, I'm producing enough paper, plus just a little bit extra. Okay, that should take care of newspapers. It says I'm not producing enough paper. Did I not build a second paper mill? Apparently I didn't. Built a second cellulose. Okay, that takes care of that. Need more vegetables and more wood. I knew the more wood would be coming. And there's something else I want to build. Where do I want to build it? I think out here. I have not built a market yet. I should have built it earlier. I kept forgetting. Oh. Okay, that gets more people. So what I'm going to do now is we have all the stuff that we're getting extra of. We're going to start selling it on the market. First of all, we'll reduce the cost. And then we'll reduce the people needed for it. Just because we can. Cloth. What else can we sell? Zinc. I hope they put a search up here because sometimes finding this stuff is not easy. Cotton. Okay. That'll bring us extra money, plus the other advantage of merchants is they bring us in various information about the world. Okay. And more bread. More bread. So we still need more vegetables. I mean, more vegetables than that, probably. I know I can start upgrading these roads to asphalt soon, but okay. Okay, looks good. Let's go back here. Where's our army? There it is. Oh, we're going to need more guns. What is this terrain? This is plains. Okay, let's go back to the city here. We need more guns. Or more artillery pieces, I should say. Whoops, wrong one. Where's my artillery? Oh, that is the right one. Okay, we'll let some guns build up. We're still way last in progress. We are losing in everything. I don't know if we can catch up. Okay, this one gave us meat, clay, lumber, and plus 10 civics, as well as more people. And our money is... ooh. Money not looking so good now. I think we'll have to stop conquering for a little while. What do we got? Natural gas power plant, everything else is upgrades. Civics. Prison. Well, that'll help. Transport, I'm almost at max. Morale. Military, I'm really lagging behind on military. So next is the sushi bar. Okay, do we have glass yet? Yes, no, that's aluminum. Glass would be here. Yep, we do. We have glass for a while. Some of these are hard to read. Aluminum's up there. Oops. That should let me get all of those. You need power. Okay, we're gonna need more people. Okay. I screwed up, didn't I? Yep. Let's pause for a minute so I can get this straightened out. I swear, I'm screwing this up. Do. Okay, we got that straightened out. Where are we? Okay, that will take care of that. Oh, need glass, which is what I'm trying to build. Okay. That should get that going. So now I need you guys, specialists. Money's going down. Not good. I don't know why I did that. I still don't have glass. Wow, I suddenly really started going downhill on money. Oh, there I'm going uphill. Oh, I need natural gas. Forgot about that. Yep, need to reduce the costs of everything we can. Because we haven't done that for a while. This is why you have to do this as you go along. Because otherwise your budget will go out the ceiling. Okay, that should take care of that. So let's go to the world map and see if we can take care of some of the expenses here. Why did the region upkeep suddenly go so high? Oh, it must be because of the fortresses I built. Need more glass. Okay, let's see how this goes. I wonder why they suddenly go up in price. I wonder if it's got to be the fortresses I'm building. Let's see. See, this one doesn't have them all built yet. Yep. It's the protections that are raising the prices, so maybe I shouldn't build as big of protections. Or maybe I should just build them on the coast. Yeah, let's just build them on the coast. We'll just build a little force on the interior. Okay. That should help. How are we doing on money now? Much better. Okay. Rinse and repeat. So as you can see, when you go into combat, you want to have lots of extra men and guns and artillery and tanks or whatever it is you're using. And there seems to be an order to where they're firing, so infantry fires last, which means it's already taken casualties, possibly. And their combat is rather simplified. But their officers' traits, even if everyone died in the unit, the battalion itself, officer always survives, so you always get this and you get whatever experience they've gotten. We've almost got him. That's why when my artillery killed him, the infantry, I didn't take any casualties. It's a simple system, but it mostly works. So by building these banks, tax offices, I reduce the amount they cost me, which is useful. I don't have enough glass for that one, so I'll have to wait. I think we'll finish taking most of South America and then call it a quit for the stream. Hopefully you learned something or enjoyed the episode. So, come on, finish reinforcing. I know it's a long ways, but still. I think the game crashed. Nope. It just got paused for a second. I've seen that happen once or twice. And if you guys have any tips, leave them in the comments. I read all my comments, so. Should have set up the trader earlier. Secret is get stuff done as fast as you can. Because the AI is ruthless. I think the developers said that they know the AI is a little tougher than it should be. So they will be adjusting it in the near future. Because on very easy, I should be able to beat at least one of them. Mind you, I have lost on very easy. And in another game I'm playing, I'm way ahead in science, but nothing else. I think the diplomacy needs a little refining. Oh, I forgot to reinforce. Oh, looks like I'm out of field guns again. Wow, I failed. Okay, I think at this point we will call it an episode. Annette, let me know if you'd like to see me play farther in this game, or if you have any specific questions. I'll try to answer or get you answers. Annette, I'm quite often in the Discord, so if you check out the Discord there, and I will try to answer questions as well. I'm not far from an expert on it, but I probably have logged way too many hours in this game already. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the video, leaving me a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun gaming.